Shorekeeper is the new 5-star healer from the Black Shores, and this is everything you need to know about her. Shorekeeper's kit can be broken down into two main parts, her damage-dealing abilities and her healing abilities. Let's start with the damage side. Shorekeeper mainly deals damage by summoning butterflies, which track and attack enemies. But to summon these butterflies, she needs something called collapsed cores. So, how do you get these collapsed cores? Well, they're generated through her basic, mid-air, and heavy attacks. But to transform these collapsed cores into flare star butterflies, you'll need to wait 6 seconds. However, if Shorekeeper has 5 collapsed cores, this waiting period is instantly removed for a single butterfly transformation. Now, there's another way to transform collapsed cores into flare star butterflies instantly, and that is by accumulating segments of empirical data. Once you collect 5 segments of empirical data, 2 of Shorekeeper's enhanced skills are unlocked. These enhanced skills not only transform collapsed cores into flare star butterflies instantly, but also pull in nearby enemies while dealing damage. Another key part of Shorekeeper's damage kit is her heavy attack. This attack forces her into unbound form. This form is special because it allows automatic plant collection and generates deductive data every second, which is later converted into empirical data at the end of the form. However, there's a catch. Unbound form continuously drains her stamina. Once her stamina is fully depleted or her actions are completed, unbound form will end. Now, let's shift gears and talk about her insane healing abilities. First, her skill heals party members and summons 5 dim star butterflies. But her ultimate is without a doubt her most overpowered ability. Not only does her ultimate heal, but it also provides some crazy crit buffs. When you activate her ultimate, it creates a zone called Outer Stellar Realm. While inside this zone, allies are healed every 3 seconds. But that's just the start. To get those crit buffs, you need to enhance the Stellar Realm. You can upgrade the Outer Stellar Realm to the Inner Stellar Realm, and then to the Supernal Stellar Realm. How do you do this? By using an intro skill. Inner and Supernal Stellar Realms provide crit rate and crit damage buffs respectively, and these buffs scale based on Shorekeeper's energy regeneration. To max out all the Stellar Realm buffs, she'll need 250% ER. As amazing as these Stellar Realms are, they don't last forever. When you use an intro skill in Supernal Stellar Realm, it ends the Stellar Realm and upgrades the intro skill to its enhanced version. This enhanced intro provides healing and guarantees a crit hit. On the other hand, her normal intro restores HP and summons 5 dim star butterflies. Her outro is quite unique. It prevents you from being kicked across the field by enemies. The resonator hit will recover from interruption and be considered a successful dodge. Additionally, her outro summons 2 more butterflies and grants a party-wide damage buff. Now let's discuss one of the most useful parts of her kit, her inherent skills. The first inherent skill grants Shorekeeper an ER buff, but the second skill is where things get interesting. Her second inherent skill can immediately revive a knocked-out resonator, consuming her own HP to restore 50% of the resonator's HP. This is incredibly useful when facing tough challenges like the Tower of Adversity or holograms. Now, let's quickly break down her sequences. First, S1 increases the range and duration of Stellar Realm. With S1, the Stellar Realm doesn't end when using Intro, which is a huge bonus. S2 provides a 40% attack buff to the entire team when Outer Stellar Realm is active. Next, S3 gives Shorekeeper 20 Concerto, while S4 provides a healing bonus after using skill. S5 increases the pulling effect. And finally, S6 buffs the damage multipliers of her enhanced intro and boosts her crit damage by 500%. Now, onto the weapons that can help Shorekeeper hit that 250% ER mark. Her best weapon is her signature Stellar Symphony, which gives her solid 77% ER. This makes it her top choice. If you don't have that, Cosmic Ripples is a good alternative, offering decent attack and energy regeneration. But I'd recommend these 2 rectifiers over Cosmic, mainly because they have an ER main stat, which is more beneficial for Shorekeeper. Comet Flare will be your last option. When it comes to Echoes, Rejuvenating Glow is the best set for her. And instead of using the turtle, you'll want to opt for the new 4-cost Echo instead. 4 main stats and substats, you can use this. Finally, let's talk about teams. Since Shorekeeper is a healer, she's incredibly flexible and can be slotted into just about any team you want.